of the planet, let's look at the following images. The situation of natural areas has worsened in all countries in general. This is due to the first factor of environmental deterioration and to the advances of extractive industries such as mining, oil export and export monocultures. Environmental pollution is a consequence produced by the different activities, generally created by men, which have had an impact on the psychical integrity of the environment and that over the years has been getting worse. Today we are going to talk about environmental problems. So I invite my friend Eduardo to talk a little about in this topic. Hi Eduardo.
Hi Clara.
Eduardo, I would like to know your opinion. What is an environmental problem for you?
Well, Clara, an environmental problem is any alteration that causes imbalance in the environment, affectingly negatively. In nowadays, the main factor of environmental deterioration is the unplanned activity of humans, the environmental pollution.
Eduardo, what consequences are generating the environmental pollution?
It generates many problems. For example, the contamination of the soil makes sowing impossible. There's a shortage of food, and to this is added deforestation. In the case of flora and fauna, pollution affects the growth of plants. There's a shortage of rain and modified habitats that have caused the extinction of many plants and animals. In health, there are countries where more than 20,000 people die every year due to the respiratory problems caused by the pollution. All this is caused by global warming, and this is generating climate change in many places.
So, what is global warming for you?
Well, Clara, global warming is a continuous increase in the temperature of the Earth, especially the temperature of the atmosphere and the seas. And this causes change in climate patterns. That is why some places can experience drought or flood. Cold places become warmer, and in some cases, hot places become cooler.
And all that you mentioned, is it possible to see it in Peru?
Of course, we see clearly how the weather has changed. For example, we don't have a defined winter or summer. The increasingly intense heat and the increasingly freezing cold. We also see how the melting of our glaciers like Pastoruri has been affected. We have had great floods in the north of the country and periods of drought.
Eduardo, is an important point when we talk about global warming and pollution. The people are not really aware that what we do with the environment gives rise to problems, not only of the climate but also of health problems, Let's look at the graph shows us the effects of pollution. You can see how the pollution of the air, soil, and the water causes us different diseases, such as cardiologic, respiratory problems, different types of cancer, fatigue, etc. Now, we know that 25% of the global burden of the disease has links with environmental factors. We forget that without access to drinking water and minimal sanitation, our health is at risk. What can we do to reduce environmental pollution?
We can do many things. Limit the time of use of vehicles. Perform periodic technical reviews. Promote the use of bicycles. Don't leave the lights on. Turn them off. Unplug all electrical appliances that you don't use because they continue consuming electricity. Change the bulbs by saving bulbs. Take care of the water. Reforest the city and the countryside. Reuse and, the most important, recycle.
Thanks, Eduardo, for sharing your opinions with us.